Our graduate tax program has defined tax as a field of study in the way that no other program at any other law school could claim to have done. The result over many decades is that we have produced the leaders in the field, whether in law firms, accounting firms, in government. The leaders in tax are the graduates of the NYU graduate tax program.
For me, it was only one choice. At the time, I had been practicing for about a year and a half and had the great privilege of being under the tutelage of some of the best tax attorneys in New York. And many of them who I looked at as mentors, all of them went to NYU for their tax LLM program.
I'm from Mexico. Several of my mentors back home either attended the program or knew of the program, and that's what led me to pursue LLM at NYU in the international tax program.
Every single professor here has just been amazing. The industry looks to NYU. It is as the gold standard, if you will.
It is really, in a sense, a tax law school in its own right. Just a comprehensive study of a subject that you're not going to find anywhere else.
When you're practicing, you're learning things from the ground up. You're scrambling to try to understand specific issues that relate to the deal you're on. The LLM program can allow you to step back a little bit, and instead of seeing things from the ground up, you can see things from the tops of the trees looking down.
The moment you arrive to NYU and the first time you sit in one of the classes with an NYU tax professor, you realize that it's very different to what you're used to learning back home.
It was really about the real-life application of many of the concepts that we learned in those classes and through those studies. In some instances, I was able to talk through a question that I was working on for that particular day with a client. And that was the most exciting portions of it. It was the insights that I gained from the collaboration and being able to apply it in real life, real time.
I think the quality of professors, the coursework, and very importantly, the network of professionals that you can rely on after you have gotten your LLM is amazing.
We have an incredibly rich alumni base. I haven't done the counting myself, but I've seen upwards of 10 or 11,000 NYU Law tax alumni, which is just an incredible number and really does speak to the impact that the graduate tax program has had over the 75 years that it has been in existence. They are in the private and public sectors, every industry. You know, I can honestly say that the world would look very different, and in not a good way, if the graduate tax program had never been started by Dean Arthur Vanderbilt.